I was knocked down, heard the countdown through the haze in the face of defeat, yeah.
I was in high school and I had no idea what I wanted to do for school, and I ended up not going to college, and so I was like, well, what am I gonna do? So I went to Europe for a month, traveled over there, backpacked, had a ton of fun, and that's when the travel bug started to kick in. And then I was on YouTube one day scrolling and I saw people living in a van, and I was like, I'm gonna do that. So I planned and saved and worked full-time for 2 years, and then I bought my van. During those 2 years of working, I definitely knew I wanted to live in a van, and I just wanted to work as hard as I could to make this happen. There were definitely times I was in a relationship at the point, so I was kind of confused as to what was gonna happen when I was living in a van, so that was a little scary territory with me. However, we're no longer together, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy it now. There definitely was not a point where I was discouraged or thought that it wasn't for me. I knew I could do it, and I knew I was gonna do it. I can't see myself living any other way, to be honest. Hi, my name is Hannah Kephart. This is my van, Soul Like the Sun. The catalyst to getting the van, I would say, was just wanting to live a simple life. I want to see the world a lot. I want to explore and adventure. I'm super outdoorsy. I love to hike, mountain bike, all that stuff, and it just seemed like the perfect fit for me. The van has been amazing so far. Unfortunately, I did have ACL surgery 2 months ago, so I haven't been traveling full-time just yet, but we are coming back stronger, so. Alright, so this is my kitchen area. Something that was super important for me was having a large enough sink to just throw dishes in. If I have people over, or if I'm driving and just want to throw stuff in, it's a good place to store everything. Over here I have my silverware drawer, forks, knives, all that good stuff. And then under here I have my toilet. It's just a portable toilet used for emergencies only. So these latches are super clutch because I unfortunately had some drawers fly out and I had to get them all refixed. So I just did install these clips, just attach like that, super easy. So I do have a 2-burner stove over here. I just click this down, turn it to light, and then use my lighter and light the fire. If I were to change the stove, I would change it so that I just have to light it like this, because using a lighter honestly is a little scary sometimes, especially if I forget the long one, then I have to use a short one, and that just is a little dangerous. I do use both stovetops. They work well. I have a propane tank underneath here, as well as my trash can. I have not refilled the propane tank yet. It's lasted probably 3 months full-time living in it. Over here, I've got this little organizer thing. It makes it easy to organize just sponges and stuff like that. And then I have my 7-gallon gray water tank under here. If I were to change that, I would put it underneath the van, because if I drain beans or anything, sometimes it has an odor that is not great. I also just have some bags under here for my garbage can and a big cutting board that fits into the sink. So this backsplash that I have is actually stick-on. It's not real tile, and I just stuck it on, cut it, and have this now. I have a mirror right here so I can see what I look like when I wake up in the morning. Over here I have all of my spices, so they're just magnetic. Just pull it down and pop it back up. So up top I have my bottom of my smoothie blender. I've got my coffee stuff, French press, teas, and as well as all of my plates, bowls, and cups. And then over here I've got my bathroom stuff up top. I have like vitamins, green supplements, because being on the road I feel like I don't get a ton of greens, so it is very good to have supplements as well, and some cleaning supplies. I couldn't find a fruit hammock anywhere, so I went to Joann's, bought some twine, found this little piece of fabric, and stapled it up top, and it works well. So that's gotta be makeshift. So I do have 2 benches right here. They are super comfy, just a 4-inch memory foam mattress pad that I cut up and got some custom fit mattress covers. And then underneath each bench I have some storage. So underneath here I have my 2 110 AGM battery tank, as well as just all of my electrical stuff. I have a CO2 propane water down there as well, just because I do have propane in the car. I just want to make sure it's safe. I have 3 100-watt solar panels up top. They are from Renogy, and then I have a 2000 AC to DC, I think, converter that I can plug in my smoothie, my computer, and charge stuff like that. I do have a little flip for it right here. Just flip that on, and I can charge anything like that. And then I do have an alternator that's hooked up to my car batteries, so when my car's running, it's also charging my batteries. So these are my clothes storage area. Up top, bras, swimsuits. And I do have this little table thing, just throw it in there so I can sit down and eat if I want. I normally eat standing up. And then I have like tank top, shirts down here, long sleeves. And then down here, I've got my workout pants, sweatpants, shorts, pants, that stuff. And then on this side underneath, I have my 20-gallon water tank. I just have an attachment to the side of the van that I can throw a hose in, fill it up like that. I don't really have to put anything down here. There's not a ton of space, but it is a little bit of space if I want to throw a blanket, sweatshirts, or anything like that in there. I just wanted my van to be super homey, and as you can see, I have this fake moss up top. The greenery just added like a brightness, more naturey kind of side of things. It feels just more like home for me. And I have some real plants. I have a little cactus because I'm from Arizona, so I've got to bring home with me everywhere. So I decided to put chalkboard in here because I just thought it adds a nice little touch for anybody who comes in the van. So I just kind of tell people, like all my friends, hey, if you want to draw on the chalkboard, like I love that. Add your artistic interpretation of whatever. Make a little note for me so when I'm traveling I can think of you guys. But yeah, I love it. I haven't seen a van with chalkboard before, and I think it's really fun. If you're super bored, just draw away. I also have my fan attachment thing remote, so it does work for that one up top. This one behind my bed is completely manual because if I'm in bed, I can just turn it on, and I didn't want to pay an extra $100 for an automatic one. So up top, I have my two cabinets. This is where I have like big sweatshirts and big sweatpants, hats, beanies, and then I also have my bookshelf up here because I like to read a lot and I can give books to people. I've done that a lot, kind of trade books between other van lifers, which is fun. Some coloring books for when I'm super bored. Bracelets in case I want to make bracelets. Back here I have my camera stuff and I have some paint stuff. And then my bed is 4 inches short of a queen. It is a 4-inch memory foam mattress, and then there's a 2-inch gel foam topper on top. It honestly is the comfiest bed I have ever slept in. I literally have never slept more than I do in this bed. I can sleep 10 hours super comfortably in it. I made the mattress cover myself. I just wanted to be bright and colorful, and blue is my favorite color, so I was like, I'm gonna tie-dye it different shades of blue, and I love it. This wood is not real wood. It is also stick-on because I am not super hands-on like in the building realm of things. So I ordered it from Amazon and it has worked great. I don't really have any issues with it peeling off or anything yet in the heat, so we'll see how it holds up for the summer. Back here I have some extra storage. I have a plant and a candle and some cards in there. And I have my Polaroid ukulele that I'm learning right now. Thank you, Luke, for the ukulele. Just some pens and stuff for when I'm journaling. I can just toss them in there. I also have pictures of my friends and family for when I'm traveling and miss them. So over here I have my food storage. So I have all of my essentials: rice, oatmeal, pancake mix, vegan mac and cheese, lots of beans. I'm vegan, so just the normal stuff you would eat. And then down here I have just pots, pans, my smoothie blender, and some cereal. I also have this right here. It is an extra countertop space just because with the big sink I don't have a ton, so if I want to just pull it up, I can just like chop here. I can also just work on my computer, read standing up with the sunshine. So it's been really nice. I love this setup. So over here I have my blackout curtains, which are obviously very key for living in a van because I don't want people looking in. It also does block out the heat as well, so it keeps it mostly insulated. I have my shoe rack right here, so I can just toss my shoes in here so they're not all over the floor. It's been honestly really convenient so far. I have a 5-gallon fresh water that I can drink right here. I also have an 8-gallon in the back just to refill it. And then that only goes right there. And this is my new fridge. I just got it. It's a Dometic. It's a 40 quart, which is plenty of space that I've noticed so far for one person living in the van. I have just perishable goods, fruits, veggies, beer, the important stuff. And then over here I have my laundry basket. It's just hanging on my driver's seat, and it is a backpack too, so I can just throw it on the back and just take it wherever. If I'm on the road and need to go to the laundromat or anything like that, it makes it super convenient. This is my junk drawer, so I just kind of throw a bunch of stuff up here. I have like my dog's toys, her leash and stuff up here. My little shower caddy for showering at the gym, public places. I have my 12-volt electric blanket, which is super important for when it's cold because it does get pretty cold in the van. I have my purse up here. I have a little adventure backpack up here. It's got my hammock in there, which I also can hang up in my van and chill out in here. And I also have a rain jacket just in case it's raining, and I just need to pull that out real quick. So over here, I have my Polaroid pictures. I just take Polaroids of like my friends who are hanging out with me in my van and writing what we were doing and when it was. And it's been just really fun to like just whip out my Polaroid. Hey guys, let me take a picture real quick. And then up here I have my sticker wall, which I'm hopefully gonna fill out one day. And it's just stickers from where I've been, people that I know, and stuff like that. This is my dog Grace. She is 2 years old. She is a Blue Heeler Shepherd mix, and she's honestly the best van dog so far. Wherever we go, I can just leave her off leash if we're on a campsite with just a ton of land, and she will just wander off on her own, but always come back home. And she honestly has loved being in the van so far. She just chills, sleeps with me in bed, and she loves being outside and going on hikes too, so she's the best. Definitely living in a van is so much more cost effective because rent is basically my car payment and my car insurance, which has saved me tons of money so far. I'm pretty certain I'm going to be living in this van for quite a while. I have no plans of settling down anytime soon. I definitely think the minimalistic lifestyle of living in a smaller space is going to be with me throughout my whole life just because I hate having things. And especially living like this, it's super simple. And I just wouldn't want to go back to living any other way. Stop wishing, start doing, because so many people are like, oh, I wish I could do this, oh, I wish I could do that, but wishing for something isn't gonna make it happen. You have to work for things, and if you just do it and get started with it, it'll happen. On Instagram, my handle is HansVanVentures, HansVanVentures. It's the same on YouTube. HansVanVentures is just an apostrophe after hands. Go like and subscribe. Thank you.